Hey guys, Oz Hillman here. I wanted to update you on some things that I've been working on over this last 12 months. And I've been pretty busy writing on projects. And of course, I feel like my sweet spot are devotionals. And for many of you who are TGIF subscribers, you've been reading TGIF Today God is First for many years. I started writing that in the late 90s. And little did I know how much it would impact so many people in over 100 countries. And so over that time, I have written various devotionals. And over the last 12 months, I've come out with 4 new devotionals, 2 of them just this past week. I want to just let you know about them. Of course, last year, I came out with a book called 31 Decrees of Blessing for Your Work Life. And I wrote this because I realized that many of us don't realize the power of the spoken word. And you know, the verse that this is based on is out of Job 22:28. It says, "You will declare a thing and it will be established for you, so light will shine in your ways." You know, there are times where God tells people to speak to their mountain. And this book has 30 days of devotionals that I think will encourage you to think about how God wants to use the keys of the kingdom to bind and loose on earth using the spoken word. So I encourage you to check that out. And you know, I'm an avid golfer, and I've never written anything about golf until a few months ago. I came out with a new book called a devotional book called Birdies, Bogeys, and Life Lessons from the Game of Golf. If you're a golfer, or if you know a golfer, then this book's going to be very helpful to that person. It's also a great outreach tool. So as we think about coming closer to Father's Day and Mother's Day, this is a great tool to give to that person that you know loves the game of golf. It's filled with stories and anecdotes on golf and the spiritual lessons and applications you can draw from the game of golf in the scriptures. So check that out. And then just in the last 2 weeks, I've gotten a new version of TGIF. And, you know, I began to hear from women years ago saying, why don't you talk more about women in your devotionals? And so I took that to heart, and I wrote an entire devotional, 365 book on TGIF for women. And one of the things I love about this book, you can see the curved edges, and it's a leather-like material, and the inside is beautiful. It has the message, and then there's a question at each end of the devotional, and then a prayer. And so Broad Street, who is my publisher out of Minnesota, did a fantastic job on this. One of the most beautiful books. It's heavy too. It's over 2 pounds, you know. And this is a great gift for women in the workplace, your wife, or Mother's Day. And I'm really delighted. It's one of the most attractive books I've ever seen. But so Broad Street did a great job there. And right behind that is TGIF for Men, in the same format, has a beautiful interior, and has a question and a prayer at the end, specifically targeted for men and the issues men face. So I hope these will be of interest to you. You can go to tgifbookstore.com. If you are one of the first 100 ordering the TGIF for men or women, then I'll personally sign those books. So check that out at tgifbookstore.com, and let me hear from you. Let me know how God is working in your life and how the devotionals have helped. Take care, and God bless.